A new virus is raising alarms around the world. Could it be the next pandemic? The World Health Organization has issued an urgent warning. Could we soon be facing another global outbreak? What's behind the warning? Its name might sound strange, but its impact is devastating. Meet Chikungunya, a mosquito-borne virus that now threatens over 5.6 billion people worldwide. Back in 2004, this virus quietly exploded across the Indian Ocean islands. Within weeks, hundreds of thousands were infected. Today, it's back and more widespread than ever. Detected in 119 countries, it's spreading fast. But before we dive into this unfolding situation, allow me to ask you a question. In today's rapidly evolving world, staying informed is more important than ever. Amidst the chaos and noise, it can be tough to sift through the constant stream of news updates and make sense of what is happening around us. So how can we cut through the clutter and access accurate, insightful news? The answer is simple. Subscribing to our channel keeps you ahead of the curve with our new studio. Now let's get back to understanding the growing concerns surrounding the Chikungunya virus. So what exactly is Chikungunya? It's a viral disease transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes. These are the same disease vectors responsible for spreading Zika and dengue. When these mosquitoes bite an infected person, they pick up the virus. They then transmit the virus to humans through their saliva when they bite again. The symptoms of chikungunya are quite distinct. They usually come on suddenly and include a high fever, debilitating joint pain, fatigue, and a rash. Many who contract the virus describe the joint pain as the worst they've ever experienced, often lasting for weeks or even months. Imagine not being able to move, your body aching, your energy drained. This virus doesn't just make you feel awful, it can be dangerous, especially for the elderly, infants, and people with weakened immune systems. While the death rate is low, it's estimated to be around 0.1%, meaning that for every 1,000 people infected, 1 or 2 might not survive. Now you might be wondering, how does this virus compare to others like Zika and dengue? All three are transmitted by the same type of mosquito and cause similar symptoms, including fever and joint pain. However, each virus is unique and poses its own set of challenges. Zika can cause severe birth defects in pregnant women. Dengue can lead to bleeding and organ failure. And chikungunya, well, it leaves you with joint pain that can linger for months. But here's the kicker. The symptoms can come and go, only to return again weeks or even years later. Let's take a closer look at the current outbreak. As of June 2023, the World Health Organization has received reports of almost 60,000 suspected cases from 68 countries. And here's where things get really alarming. The geographic spread and the number of cases detected so far mirror the early stages of the devastating 2005 outbreak. That outbreak began in southern India in January and spread rapidly throughout the Indian Ocean, affecting countries like Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, the United Arab Emirates, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar. By mid-May 2006, it had reached Africa and the Americas, leading to over 2 million suspected cases. Could history be repeating itself? Well, it might be. The virus has been detected in many parts of Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. It's spreading fast, doubling the number of affected countries in just 2 months from January to March 2023. So how does chikungunya rank among other global health threats? When it comes to mosquito-borne diseases, only malaria claims more lives worldwide. According to the World Health Organization, malaria was responsible for an estimated 619,000 deaths in 2021, while chikungunya resulted in around 700 deaths during the same period. What's driving the spread of chikungunya? Several factors are at play. Rising temperatures and changes in rainfall patterns due to climate change are creating favorable conditions for mosquitoes to breed and thrive. Global travel and trade also play a part, allowing infected individuals and mosquitoes to hitch rides to new locations. Mosquito resistance to insecticides, particularly in regions where pesticides have been heavily used, is another contributing factor. As we navigate the challenges of this virus, it's crucial to stay informed, adopt preventive measures, and support research and development efforts. Only through collective action can we hope to stay ahead of this and other emerging infectious diseases. The World Health Organization sounded the alarm in 2006, issuing a press release highlighting the severity of the situation. They called for swift and decisive action, emphasizing the need for preparedness and response plans in affected countries. Back then, as now, the main concerns were the potential for further spread and the lack of vaccines or antiviral drugs to combat the virus. Fast forward to today, and the situation remains much the same. There is still no approved vaccine for chikungunya. However, clinical trials are underway, offering hope for a preventive solution in the future. Similarly, there is no cure for the virus itself. Treatment currently focuses on managing the symptoms. This includes getting plenty of rest, staying hydrated, and taking over-the-counter pain relievers. In more severe cases, hospitalization may be necessary to manage complications such as dehydration or severe joint pain. So how can we protect ourselves? The best defense we have against chikungunya is prevention. Since there's no vaccine or cure, we need to take steps to avoid mosquito bites. Here are some effective ways to do just that. Eliminate standing water. Mosquitoes lay their eggs in standing water. To get rid of any containers, buckets, tires, or anything that collects water around your home, use bed nets. In areas where chikungunya is prevalent, sleeping under insecticide-treated bed nets can be a lifesaver. Apply insect repellent. Use repellents containing DEET, picaridin, or oil of lemon eucalyptus to repel mosquitoes. Wear protective clothing. When in mosquito-prone areas, wear long pants and shirts to reduce exposed skin. Stay indoors during peak hours. Mosquitoes are most active at dawn and dusk. Try to stay indoors or in air-conditioned spaces during these times. So is this the next global pandemic? The World Health Organization believes that the current warning signs closely resemble those seen in the early stages of the 2005 outbreak, which eventually affected 2 million people across 42 countries. They're urging immediate and proactive action to prevent further spread. While the virus itself isn't new, its recent global resurgence has caught experts off guard. In the past, outbreaks were largely confined to Africa, Asia, and Oceania. But now it's spreading to new regions, raising concerns about its potential impact. The biggest fear is that the virus could mutate, leading to a more severe strain that causes more deaths. While the current mortality rate is low, the possibility of mutation remains a dark cloud on the horizon. Experts say that international health authorities were caught off guard by the speed and scale of the current outbreak. The lack of routine surveillance for chikungunya outside of endemic areas meant that the true extent of the virus spread went unnoticed until it was widespread. This highlights the need for robust disease surveillance systems worldwide to detect and respond to outbreaks more quickly. But here's the thing. Predicting the future spread of any infectious disease is inherently challenging. Factors like the virus's incubation period, the lifespan of the mosquito vectors, and population immunity, or lack thereof, all play a role. Plus, climate change is throwing a wrench into the mix, altering weather patterns and creating more favorable conditions for mosquitoes to thrive. For now, experts are closely monitoring the situation. They're gathering data on the virus's behavior, its geographical spread, and its impact on human health. Based on this information, public health officials will develop strategies to contain the outbreak and protect vulnerable populations. So is there anything you can do right now to stay safe? Absolutely. You can take steps to protect yourself from mosquito bites and prevent the virus from spreading. Remember, there's no vaccine or cure for chikungunya, so prevention is our best weapon. By eliminating breeding grounds for mosquitoes, using bed nets, insect repellent, and protective clothing, we can significantly reduce the risk of infection. Staying informed is also vital. Pay attention to public health advisories and travel warnings. If you're traveling to affected areas, follow the recommended precautions and seek medical attention promptly if you develop symptoms. Finally, support research and public health initiatives. By supporting organizations working to develop treatments and vaccines, we can accelerate the development of much-needed medical interventions. The threat of chikungunya serves as a reminder of the constant battle between humanity and infectious diseases. As the virus spreads, fear and uncertainty grow. But knowledge is our most powerful tool. By understanding the virus, its transmission, and the steps we can take to protect ourselves, we can navigate these challenges more effectively. So stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay proactive. Together, we can overcome this threat and many more that lie ahead. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it informative, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Your engagement helps us continue to create valuable content. Additionally, if you haven't already, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new videos and stay up to date with our latest findings. Once again, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more informative content in the future.